Alright, I'm gonna do a bit more of this today. I have some thoughts about the game so far. But I guess I'll save it until I progress a little more, but I'm having some mixed feelings about it. It's like, how do I start? Hang on. Alright. I don't really want to start, like, making it sound like I'm complaining about it, but I have some reservations about the game, which may or may not get resolved as I play today. I don't know. But, you know, the game is nice looking, and it has an Animal Crossing-like vibe, but because this used to be a mobile game, I guess the best way I can describe it is, like, those mobile game elements are still kind of there. The main thing being, I think the biggest problem I have with this game is it's slow at the start because, unlike, say, Animal Crossing, where you have a currency, like bells, right, that you buy stuff with, in this game, you're buying stuff with your resources. And because every day there's only a certain number of resources that appear and they don't reappear, it just means you're kind of hesitant to buy stuff, you're kind of hesitant to craft stuff because you don't want to miss out on gifts, quests, and that sort of thing. And so my experience so far has been, you know, when the game is doing quests and stuff, it's good. But then it's become this thing where, like, every time I play it, I'm kind of running around for an hour and a half, more or less, collecting resources. Because if I don't, it stalls the game really, really hard in terms of progression. And I don't think Animal Crossing has that. So that's fundamentally the problem I'm having with it now. Is just as a result of that system, and I think the reason it's in there is just because, well, mobile game, and they want people logging into it every day, but, you know, this is no longer the case, because now it's on consoles and PC. So those kind of games don't gel with me typically. I tend to avoid them, because it's just, it feels like a chore list. However, I have heard that once you get over a particular point, it stops being that a bit less. I mean, it's still sandbagged by how many resources you get per day, but the sandbagging is not as hard. So, the past couple of days I've been just grabbing items and progressing friendships, not doing anything else. So then today it's like, alright, I have a bunch of non-gathering stuff to do. And if it looks like it's gonna pick up the pace, and, you know, it's gonna be less of this thing where, I mean, when I play this, it's gonna be an hour and a half of just gathering stuff, and then maybe half an hour of, you know, not doing that, then I'll stick with it. But I think if it's still going to be this thing where I'm gathering things because I don't want to get stagnated, you know? Then I probably won't continue playing it, sad to say. There are other things about it that I think, you know, it kind of falls flat. One of them being, you know, as cute as these characters are, they're kind of just there compared to Animal Crossing. When you're playing Animal Crossing, you know, your villagers, they're around, they're doing things. When you talk to them, they have unique conversations, that sort of thing. Or, like, you'll be doing something and they'll cheer you on, or, you know, they'll try to buy something you have. You just have a whole bunch of interactions with them. Whereas in here, I feel like I've already had every possible interaction with the character. It's like, I could give them something that's 1 heart, and they're like, oh, I was thinking of getting one of these. Or I could give them something with 3 hearts, and it's like, oh, I was thinking of getting one of these. And it's just, I guess that. It's not nearly as polished in that regard. There's just... the interactions feel limited. And I guess the two reasons I play Animal Crossing, or games like it, is basically that. Because it can make for some interesting content, especially when, say, a horse tries to scam you out of a hard-earned item and money. Nothing specific. But if the majority of the time I play this is going to be going around the island and collecting this for an hour and a half, and then, you know, that's it, because there's only a set number of items per day, and it's effectively like ticking a box every time. I don't know. I don't want to be negative about it, because I know people genuinely find enjoyment in the game, and if you do, cool. But I guess those are the things that I've gotten kind of hung up on lately with it. Again, we'll see how it goes. Just figured I'd preface this stream with that. So, you know, in case you never see this again, you'll know why. It's just... I don't think this was adjusted to kind of remove the things that happen in mobile games. That mobile gameplay style where they want people logging in every day. Hey Vanna, how's it going? How's things? I'll point out some other stuff as I'm going. I mean, maybe some of this stuff is like, you know, later on it resolves itself, but the point of, like, I don't know, some of this at the start just being very stagnated. I feel like that's probably the biggest issue with this game. Nice lava area. Yeah, it's nice. I like the island as a whole, but I think some of it feels empty when you've done all the collecting. I was just talking about, like, how, depending on how today's go, this might be the last time I play this game. I don't know, we'll see. It has some pacing and... I don't know, I guess the whole fact that it still has things that make it feel like a mobile game. Outside of the visuals, not the visuals that bother me, it's more the whole thing where mobile games try to get you to log in every day and then you have like a laundry list of stuff to do, or you're gonna fall behind or not be able to progress. But yeah, I have a bunch of quests lined up, and we'll see if after I do those quests, it kind of means I can walk around and do stuff in the game more. But if it's still a case of I reach a certain point and it's like, well, this is about all I can do today because there's nothing to collect anymore, and yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Your foot's cramping. Oh. Hopefully nothing bad. Could just be from just not moving enough. I like the outfit. Oh, this is the swimming outfit. I just have it on because when you go in the water, you swim. They let you stay on the water for as long as you want. Except the old man glasses. That's just me putting on old man glasses. because I'm old. Yeah, exactly. You get it. But to be fair, in real life, I don't actually wear glasses. I think I will have to eventually. Because I used to wear them as a kid and then didn't have to anymore. I think I wore them for about a year. And then my vision was okay. It's alright, it happens. But right now, I'm fine. I don't need him yet. You lost your glasses? We'll go around gifting later. Now. Catch what I can. I think if I do end up ditching the game, I might go back to, like, just continuing Harvest Moon, or I'm gonna take a visit to, like, a secondhand store and see if I can find a copy of an older Animal Crossing game or something. It kind of occurred to me, it's like, well, you know, if I want to play, like, an Animal Crossing game, I should just go play an Animal Crossing game. I really did want to enjoy this and give it a fair go, and I think I have. It's just that I think there's elements about this that just don't gel with me personally. And it's just that aspect of, like, well, yeah, this plays like how mobile games do. And I don't play mobile games for that reason. I don't know, no promises. It's like, I'll see what I can do. Do I have a Wii? I have a Wii U, so I was thinking of trying to find City Folk. Because Wii games are pretty easy to come by, and they're not expensive. But it depends, like, you know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and find the game. It's just like, yeah, I'll go to a local store. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, well, it's all good. And maybe my mind might be changed about this after today. It's like, you know, basically today is, I'm gonna decide whether or not I continue this. And it's gonna come down to, is the game gonna stop being this thing where, you know, I feel like I'm just behind constantly. Like, there's not enough resources to do everything I want. And to get to a point where I feel like, you know, I can spend and do things without risk of falling behind, then I can stick by it. But if it's just going to be this thing where every day, like, if I don't log in and collect my items for an hour and a half, then it means I can't really do much. And even the stuff I can do is, like, fairly limited, then that gameplay loop's just not for me. It's the same reason why I don't play MMOs. Like, MMOs have very similar things as well. They make you do quests and things, and I don't know, man. Just I hope I'm articulating it properly, but I don't mind doing things that are grindy, right? It's not that at all. It's more when it's like a thing where, how do I explain it? It's when it's like this, where it's like, you know, every day, oh, I'm gonna miss out on this, I'm gonna miss out on that, and like, In order to progress the game, you need to be gifting stuff to people constantly. And there's only like a certain number of resources per day. So it means you have to log in every day, otherwise you can't progress friendships. Items don't respawn to encourage people to log in every day. It's just that. Whereas in Animal Crossing, like, they have the Nook Mile thing, but the Nook Mile thing, it's just optional, and, you know, items respawn, and you can keep doing things to sell items, and you can keep buying. You're constantly given furniture, and, you know, the little villagers are talking to you and telling you funny stories, or you have interactions, and that's just non-existent here. It's like, once you collect stuff, it just feels like, I don't know, you get like about half an hour of stuff to do, and then it's like, well, come back again tomorrow. And I just don't want to be in this habit of playing this game for an hour and a half just to be able to play the game for half an hour. With Animal Crossing, even though I'm grinding, I feel like I'm playing the game, you know? Because there's no, like, oh. Like, let's say I need money. I can do whatever I want to achieve money. Like, if I want to go fishing, I'll go fishing. If I want to go bug catching, I'll go bug catching. There's multiple ways for me to make that money, and I get to choose that way. Here, it's, well, there's a thing in the store, it costs the sand dollars, and I have to go out and get sand dollars. I have to walk around and try and find them. And if there's not enough, then I'll have to just wait until the next day, or use one of those things that respawn the items. It's not the same, you know? Like, one is I have full agency of what I'm doing, and it's not someone telling me what to do, or, like, being forced to do something or I'll miss out. It's just, I get to pick whatever. When games start doing that to me, that's like the easiest way to get me to stop playing the game. And again, it's not a criticism on, you know, the art style or the island itself or the characters. It's nothing about that. It's just the gameplay loop. It's something that doesn't gel with me. So if that doesn't change today, I guess that's it. Like, I got so many different games I want to play, and I don't want to spend it on something like this. That's all. I don't think this is a bad game, for the record. It's more just, I don't think that gameplay loop is for me. It's never resonated with me ever. The moment a game starts feeling the way this is currently feeling right now, that's the fastest way for me to, like, lose interest in something. The collectibles seem to be time-consuming. They are, that's the thing. To collect everything there is on the island per day, it takes a minimum of an hour. Like, probably an hour and a half. If you really, really want to push it. And because, like, I'll go to the store. So I guess I can show the problem firsthand. It's the fundamental problem. It's like, it's one of these things where it's how the game is designed that causes problems to everything else. It's fine once you've done a lot of content and you've sunk, like, you know, a lot of time into the game. It starts, the more time you sink into it, the less of a problem it becomes. But for new players, man, this is kind of brutal. So let me illustrate. Okay. So I want to go to the furniture store and I want to buy things, right? So unlike Animal Crossing, this doesn't cost a currency. It doesn't cost bells or whatever the currency might be in the game. instead it's costing crafting resources, right? So in some cases it's not too bad. These aren't too bad. It's when you start getting to some of these ones, like rubber, for example. I was reading that per day only 7 to 10 pieces of rubber spawn. So it's like, okay, well, you know, I could use this to buy, but then if a quest comes up that requires rubber, I'm like, oh crap, I don't have enough rubber. So you kind of have this fear of, oh, should I buy this or not? And because rubber is scarce, it's like, well, I have to log in every day to collect my rubber, otherwise I can't buy furniture. Or certain furniture, I should say. Not all furniture. But I mean, even this costs 30, right? It's just like, you know, I buy 3 pieces of furniture that cost 30. That's it. It's just, well, I can't really do much else per day. When you compare it to Animal Crossing, it's like, okay, well, let's say this costs even 1,000 or 2,000 bells. I can go fishing to collect 2,000 bells. I can go just get sticks and craft them into something to make bells. There's always a way to make bells, and you can do that, and it doesn't feel like, you know, oh, if I have to come back tomorrow, I have to come back every day for the next 2 days to be able to do what I want. And I think that, again, this is something that's used in mobile games and MMOs. It's like this sort of thing, where there's like 20 different crafting materials, and you have to be collecting all of them, otherwise you miss out on stuff. And that's kind of the problem. The amount that I have right now is after 2 days of me collecting everything and not spending anything. So I've had to, you know... Okay, I didn't have to, but you know, to give the game a fair shot, I spent an hour and a half each day collecting the items, so it's like 3 hours worth. And for that, I want to see how much I can progress and if I'm allowed to keep progressing. Or if it's going to be the same thing where I kind of hit a wall again. It's like, well, now collect again for another hour and a half. It's just... Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. It's one of these things that when you look at the trailers for this game and, you know, what it tells you you're doing, it sounds perfect on paper. It's like, man, this feels like it's an Animal Crossing game. Or a good, like, alternative. But then the gameplay loop, it's not the same. Hang on, I'll give you another example here. Hang on, let me make a cake. Do 3. You know, if I give Hello Kitty an item that's just 1 heart, right? It has 1 tag, so this is like your basic item, right? That's so kind of you to think of me. Okay. That's her response. If I give her something that's 2 hearts, 2 tags, this item is heaps better. It's not really much of a difference. It's kind of... I don't know, I miss how in Animal Crossing they mention what you give them. It just feels kind of lifeless compared to what happens in Animal Crossing. And see, it's the same line again. It's just... I don't know. I feel like I've heard everything at this point. Or this, like I talked to her, right? Have you delivered the bakery basket? What would you like? Close it. Talk to her again. Have you delivered the bakery basket I gave you? Like, there's no general conversation with the characters. Like, they're kind of just vehicles to keep progressing the quest, as opposed to being real characters that have stories and that sort of thing to tell you. I guess for those that haven't played Animal Crossing, you might not appreciate what I'm talking about, but for those that have, the difference between talking to a character in Animal Crossing versus talking to a character in this game is night and day. So not to be completely negative and think that I'm just crapping on the game. The things that are positive about it is, like, it has a lot of quality of life stuff that I wish Animal Crossing had, like the multiple crafting. And the infinite storage thing is pretty nice, like how you have things on you constantly, you don't have to go digging through a storage cabinet and that sort of thing. That's nice. I like how the fishing works better than Animal Crossing's fishing. No, I like the different biome designs and that sort of thing. But I just feel like more could have been done with the environment, or at the very least, if making this game be a PC game or a console game, they should have just removed the daily limitation on things. Like, just make things spawn, respawn every hour or so or something, or I don't know. I think the problem 100% stems from just the whole thing where there's only a set number of resources to collect per day. I think that's everything kind of flows on from that problem. And then the rest of it is kind of like, well, give the characters more life, give them give them stories to tell you, you know? Make them more lively, make them walk around and do things. Instead of... I mean, maybe it happens later, I don't know. But right now they just feel like vehicles for quests, and nothing more. They don't feel like villages. And I compare it to, like, Stardew Valley as well, right? In Stardew Valley you have shopkeepers, but the shopkeepers have lives. They walk around town, you talk to them, they tell you about how their day is going, their stories, they ask you questions and things. Like as if they're real people. They do it in this game as well, but it feels like they only do it when you're doing a quest. my lap of collecting stuff and then I'll progress quest for a little while. We'll see how it goes. I wasn't trying to do the coin thing. Wasn't trying to do that. How was work? I mean, it's fine. Work is work. Not busy, but just a normal day. Can say at least it wasn't hot today. I've been using my walking treadmill for my standing desk a bit more. And I think it's definitely been helping. That's what sucks about here, is just... It's a mix between too hot or it's like raining too much outside. There's only a window where half of the year feels like, okay, this is weather that doesn't suck. So that's the one thing about working remotely, is just that, I mean, 40 minutes minimum I would get per day. Just walking to and from places, just... Some days it's almost non-existent. Other days I do alright, but... There are some days where I definitely don't get that. So I just need to be sure that I do. Just enjoy the heat. I like warm weather, I do, but I don't like it when it feels like an oven outside. Because then you don't want to do exercise. You know? Haven't checked what clothing. You don't want to do that either way. Fair enough. Oh, see? Got a hat. Spectacle. I think I already bought that before. Like, I feel like I have to be selective with what I buy. Sure. I'll keep the old man glasses on. Garden hat? It doesn't have to be a garden hat. It can be a beach hat. I've seen people wear these kind of hats to beach. It's a straw hat. Admittedly, now is probably not a good time to wear it because I'm gonna go diving. People wear them to garden. Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. But you can also wear it to the beach as well, if you want. Forgot that this dude's here today. Love the atmosphere in the Hello Kitty Cafe. It's very clean and cozy. Oh, by the way, I thought you might like this. I almost want to stay here forever. Alright, well, approaching that point. I guess the only area I haven't collected stuff in is underwater. Which I guess now I need to render this midpoint. Like what I just dressed up as. I'll change it back later once I'm done with this. You have a bucket hat? I can't wear bucket hats. They're too small. And some hats are just too small for me. Usually if I'm gonna wear something on my head, it's gonna be like a beanie. In summer, I mean, hats where possible, just standard baseball caps. But if it were up to me, I'd just wear hoodies and beanies all the time. It's just Australian weather does not permit that. Unless you want to be sweaty. I wasn't trying to look at that. Most are too big for you. Well, that's a good problem to have, though. When something is too small, as far as a hat goes, like, you feel like, man, I have a massive head, don't I? to pick that up. There we go. Big brain? Yeah, sure, I guess I could say that. Could just say thick skull. Most likely. I mean, big brain doesn't necessarily guarantee being smart anyway. Like, you could have a massive brain, but then what if you're not using the majority of it? Or you have some sort of thing where you're just making the wrong decisions. Just based on your personality. It's kind of the same deal where, like, there are some people that believe, oh, old people are smart and wise and you should always listen to them. It's like, no, dude. Just because you're old doesn't guarantee that you have some semblance of wisdom. It's like some people, they're dumb as teenagers and they don't change when they get older. They remain dumb. It's like young people can be smart and wise. Old people can have energy. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, one doesn't guarantee the other. You going to sleep? No, all good. Go to bed. I'm just gonna be here collecting stuff, most likely. How far are we in? We're like, so 40 minutes in. I still got a bunch of stuff to collect. I want to see, like, exactly how long it takes me to collect. Not everything, but most things. So then, I guess, what I was talking about earlier, about how I was feeling about this game, kind of resonates a bit more. It's just like, well, see, this is what I mean. Oops. Yeah, see you, Vanna. I think I've got everything-ish in this town area. So, I mean, after this is still the mines. All the stuff in there. I was looking around the sentiment behind the game as well, and I think it's pretty positive for the game. It's just, I think there are quite a few people that kind of feel the same way that I am. I think it just all stems from this whole thing. It's two things. It's one, that the game doesn't have an overarching currency, and two, that the items are locked in terms of you only get a certain amount of them every day, and they don't respawn. I think just those two things cascade and just, you know, if those two things weren't a thing, this probably wouldn't feel the way it's feeling right now. I don't remember if there was anything down here. Oh, right, I've been here. Okay. There's nothing to collect here. I think the stuff that I've been talking about, it's not everyone's gonna notice it. Like, you know, people are gonna have fun with the game. I think for me and my old man brain, it's just like, man, I feel the mobile game. Alright, I think I've done the best I can do here. I'm sure it wasn't everything, but I'm not hell-bent on getting everything. Alright. Mountain time. Hey, Star, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. How's the rest of the stream? Was it okay? Did you figure out your twerking? I'm just gonna ask that out of context and leave it at that. You never did? Oh, it's alright. How's the progress on this going? Just talking about it a bit before, just on how I'm feeling about the game in case, I guess, I abruptly decide to not keep playing it. I mean, we'll see how today goes. Like, I'm trying to give it a fair chance. going around collecting everything. I'm just seeing how much time it actually takes me. I mean, not everything, but like as best as I can. So I think oh no, wait, there's the mine still. It's been about an hour. And then I'll see how much progress I can make. But past couple of days I've just been jumping on, grabbing the daily thing, and then just leaving it. The daily league gift stuff helped too. I know you mentioned you hadn't used that stuff, but you kind of wonder if that make things may feel better. I mean, I have no doubt that it will, but I wanted to kind of play the game without it and just be like, you kind of see how a game fundamentally works in that way. And if it's a thing where it's basically a premium item that is making the game not feel that way, I don't know, that decision doesn't really gel with me. It's like you were saying before, like, on your stream, you were saying that it shouldn't take buying the premium version of this game to make it feel like a game, or feel good. But if you want to try, like, some of the multiplayer stuff, like, once I finish getting this loot, if you feel up for it, and try it. I'm gonna progress, like, a bunch of quests anyway. I was reading how multiplayer works, and you have quests that you do together. And then if I progress my story, or you progress your story, that also improves friendship. But then, of course, and again, this comes down to one of the problems I have with this game, is they limit how much you can do per week on that. Again, it's just this whole thing where that's what mobile games do. They want people coming back every day, every week. And I feel like that just doesn't have a place for console and PC. It's just something that I think a lot of the problems of this game come from it not having a currency to buy things with, and things not respawning, or things being time gated, without a way to kind of reconcile that. But we'll see. I mean, if the leveling up process happens pretty quickly, it's not too big a deal. It's like, okay, so it'll take a couple weeks to get to a decent level. But if it's something like, say, in one session of playing, like, you barely get one level out of it, then it's like, yeah, nah. Gotta walk your dog, but you'll be free later. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm still collecting stuff, so I'm imagining me collecting stuff is still gonna take another half hour. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't want to sound completely negative on the game, because I don't think it's a bad game, for the record. I think people have fun with it, and they enjoy it. And there's definitely a lot of positives about it, some things that I wish were in Animal Crossing. But it's just this gameplay loop that just doesn't gel with me, and the moment games start doing that sort of FOMO thing, where you don't have agency of what you're doing, it's you're kind of sandbagged, and you have to do certain things every day, otherwise you can't buy items or you can't progress, that's where games lose me. It's like, okay, this is basically like a mobile game or an MMO, and it's just, I don't play those games for that reason. I don't mind grinding things. I don't mind, like, sinking a lot of time in to get things, as long as I have agency over how I do that. Like, please, I spent, like, 3 months trying to get a particular flower color in Animal Crossing. But, you know, during that process, it wasn't a FOMO thing or anything. It was like, I chose to do that. You complain about grinding, but then you grinded for hundreds of hours in Dreamlight Valley. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a game being grindy, right? Like, I play games that have a lot of grinding. Like, man, what? Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, I mean, action RPGs like Diablo and Path of Exile. I have things that have taken me hundreds of hours to achieve, and I have no problem in it. I think it comes down to just agency, you know, you choosing how you do it. It's not this thing that it's like a tick box you have to do every day, otherwise you miss out or you're unable to progress. Or it's like, hey, stop playing the game, you're not allowed to progress any further, come back again tomorrow. Like, that sort of thing is just... And I know Animal Crossing does that to some degree, where it's like, okay, I paid for something, the building won't be available until tomorrow. But there's other things you can do in the meantime, whereas in here, once you've collected everything and you've progressed your quests... I mean, I don't know, man, like, it's not like I can go fishing and buy a bunch of furniture. Or, like, walk around and then things give me free furniture as I'm doing it, or have conversations with villagers. It's just not there. It took you 3 weeks to finish one quest because it was time locked. Yeah. But, you know, from what I've seen of Disney Dreamlight Valley, at least there are moments where it's like, there are overarching things that for sure they're time-gated, but I think the general gameplay loop is fine. It doesn't look like it's to this extreme. Like, I feel like this is to a bigger extreme in terms of things being scarce and, you know, just getting into the mentality of logging in every day. The community being able to share stuff makes it playable. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably change back, because I got an outfit. I think that was it. I can't remember what I put. It was just... Oh wait, the chest piece was different. It was... like some shark tooth necklace thing. So I might change to that. There it is. I look like an Australian supervillain. I got you now, Mr. Bond. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna feed you to my crocodiles. After seeing what you did today, you feel like you're getting your money's worth at least. You'll probably keep playing. That's good. I mean, again, there's enjoyment to be had. It's not like I'm not having fun. If I wasn't having fun, I would have stopped playing this after the first stream. I really want this to be something that I want to sink time into. That's what it is, ultimately. But, you know, it just comes down to my personal taste. It's just... I don't play games that do that. We'll see. I think my thing is like, I don't want it to be this thing where I have to play the game for an hour every day. Otherwise, if I don't do this like hour where I'm going around collecting everything, then, you know, I hit a brick wall in terms of being able to buy things or being able to progress story. Forgot where the mailbox is here. You'll also notice the lack of chickens. It's probably nighttime, that's why, though. Okay. So, I mean, I was talking about this point earlier. You can never see them, I cursed you. I'm sorry! I didn't mean to. I infect people with my luck and glitch passive. Alright, so I mean, this is the example I was talking about earlier. So let's pretend for a moment that I don't have 22 pieces of rubber. Let's pretend it's 2 days ago and I have 4. Now, the problem with this is I could spend the rubber to buy this item, but then I'm kind of having this fear where it's like, well, what if I need to craft an item to progress the quest? Because this happened. Like, I needed to craft a snorkel, and then I didn't have enough to craft said snorkel because I didn't have enough rubber. And literally the only remedy is wait until the next day, because only 8 pieces of rubber spawn per day. Now, if we take this example in Animal Crossing, even if this couch costs 50,000 bells, I come to the store, I see this couch that costs 50,000 bells. I'm poor, I have 200 bells, right? I want this couch, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do these things to amass 50,000 bells. And I get to pick that stuff. I can choose whether it's fishing, I can choose whether it's catching bugs, I can choose whether it's like going around, picking up sticks and crafting those sticks into items that I eventually sell. I have a full sense of agency on how I'm gonna buy this couch. It's going to happen. And I don't have this fear where it's like, okay, well, if I buy this couch, then I can't progress the story further, because I might need these things. That's the biggest problem with this game for me. It's because there's no currency, and you're using the items you collect every day, which are limited. It just creates this thing very early on where you're kind of against buying things or gifting things. You're worried that you won't be able to progress. And so it becomes this thing where it's like, well, I have to spend an hour going around the entire island collecting everything, because basically every resource is important, right? It's not like, the way this would be better is if everything was sand dollars, and then it's like, okay, well, I need to make sure I collect sand dollars, and then the other resources, whatever, they're crafting. But as it is, it's like, well, you kind of need to collect a bit of everything, because you never know when you're going to be able to use it as a currency to buy things. And, you know, this is by design, right? It's like they want to make you go around the island and log in every day. Like, it's mobile games stink. That's why. And every other problem I have with this game, with the exception of, you know, the villagers kind of being lifeless, stems from that. Like, if I have a conversation with this guy, sometimes when there's a cloud to morale, I deliver the mail, I give it a quick hug. Were you looking for me? Okay. Talk to him again. Oh, you're saying the exact same thing? Okay. If I talk to him again in an hour, he's gonna say the exact same thing. Whereas in Animal Crossing, you know, I'd be walking around and I cross paths with a villager and then they'll make this facial expression like they're really happy to see me. And they might run over and tell me a story. Or they might run over and be like, hey, I found this item for you. Or, hey, do you want to trade this item? Or, hey, I noticed you caught this bug. Can I buy it off you? Like, there's so many different interactions. Right now, these characters, they just feel like they're just vehicles for quests and not really a whole lot else. They have interactions for sure, but they only seem to happen when you're doing quests. Wait, you double screwed yourself on that today as you had the Nulls fetch the sand dollars for me, and now you can't pick up any until tomorrow, so you gotta wait till tomorrow to buy any furniture. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, that's basically it. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining too much. This is just, I guess, critical analysis, my critical review, whatever you want to call it. Again, I don't think the game is bad. It's not like there isn't fun to be had here. It's just, these are the things that personally bother me. I think I've been spoiled by, like, what Animal Crossing has to offer. It's... When you see this game through screenshots and videos, on paper it looks like this is perfect. But I don't know, it's just those little things about it that I think Animal Crossing as a game gets correct. Alright, well, I think I've collected just about everything for today, so... Let me see what I can donate to the sanctuary. I'm also willing to, like, overlook some of the random jank. Like that, for example, like... a fish swimming into a rock, or, like, swimming on land, like, that sort of stuff. Like, whatever. Sure, it's not ideal, but it's minor when you compare it to some of the other things. Or, like, characters standing inside of one another. Someone made the joke that, like, this is you've landed, you've died, and this is basically purgatory. And the characters, you walk through them because they don't have souls. It's just like, no, this is all... This is purgatory, my dude. I kinda like that. When the plane went down, you actually died, and this is purgatory. What have I got that isn't in here already? That, alright. Oh yeah, I should probably look into that quest that gives the deluxe items. But I guess I purposely didn't do that just to see what the gameplay would be like without that stuff. Oh, there's still more stuff around here. Oh, I saw more stuff over there. And there. And there. Alright. I also didn't know you could trade fish for other items. When I saw that, I was like, okay, maybe all the complaints I have about things being limited might be invalid. But then I kept raiding and it said you can only do it 10 times per day, and I was like, of course. It's just... I thought these were bugs, but they're actually fish. I thought these were wharf roaches. Guess I haven't been here. I think a nice thing to do would be to be able to train the radar to find an item. It's like let's say you want to collect coconuts, you make the radar collect coconuts. So then it starts pinging when you're near a coconut. So then it's not aimless wandering when you're trying to find everything. Oh, I thought I was done here. I'm coming back here because I really want more chickens. Chickens! There's one. My goal is to fill up the animal sanctuary with just 90% chicken. The other thing I want to know... Okay, so it's been about a week. Almost. Not that. Where are they? Yeah, this. So, I mean, I don't think I have 2 pieces of that kind of furniture. Some of these requirements... I guess that's the other thing, is like, you want villagers to move in, but then you need to fulfill specific requirements. This one's probably easy. Some of them are easier than others, but the ones that require specific furniture... Again, it's the whole thing, like, you gotta keep buying furniture and stuff, but then to buy furniture, you need to go grind items every day for an hour. This is what I mean. Oh, chicken. Alright, maybe I'm not cursed anymore. That was 2. It's just... Oh, man. Is everything I just don't like about this come down to, hey, you can't tell me what to do? Like, if they didn't tell me what to do, and I chose to do all this stuff on my own, maybe I wouldn't be saying anything. Chicken. I'm gonna save doing stories for now. It looks like these chickens only appear in the morning. What? Hey, okay, hey, what? What was that? What was that? Okay. I mean, look, every game I play, something like that is going to happen. First it appeared out of nowhere, and then I swear I caught it in the net, but then it kinda... I don't know. Just went diagonally down into the ground. There we go. I guess if nothing else, I'd just want to fill Sanctuary in. Or the Nature Preserve. I keep calling it a Sanctuary. Yes. 4 more chickens for the collection. Straight up, I want this entire thing filled with chicken. Everything else will be the bare minimum. Wait, I only see one of them running around. What am I going to do with them all? Just admire them. I don't know, start a chain of fried chicken restaurants on the island. Like, one or the other. Though, I only see one of them running around. Oh no, there they are. Okay, no, then good. Yeah. I just want to walk in here and it's just like 100 chickens. Because, you know, I can only make my house look so good, right? And whenever I play one of these games, I always have to do something that's elaborate or it takes me a while. And, you know, when people see me playing it, they're like, damn, man, how long did that take you? So, you know, in lieu of being able to do a massive island that I can decorate, this will be my little project, assuming I keep playing this, is when I walk in here, I want the game to lag from how many chickens there are, you know? I want them to be popping in and out of existence because it can't handle that many chickens. That's what I want. Yeah, hey, maybe there's a hidden achievement, collect 1,000 chickens, you never know. For no other reason other than it's funny. I find it funny. And, you know, looking at it, I'll also find it funny. That's what you gotta do in these kind of games, is like, you make up some dumb task for yourself, so then when people watch you play this game, they get invested in you doing that dumb task. Well, maybe it doesn't even have to be a dumb task, like it could be something legit, right? And has merit, like decorating. But I feel like I can only take decorating so far. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think my house already looks kind of nice already. I feel like there's more of a limit with what I can do inside here, you know? Because, what, there's no concept of rugs. There's no ceiling lights. At a certain point, I'm gonna reach the goal, and then I'll just move to another house and do the same thing. But even with those houses, you kind of have to stick to a certain theme or people won't move in, so... I think my dumb task for this is going to be, yeah, the chickens. The first time I streamed Stardew Valley, the dumb task I did in that, I think every spot you could possibly access in the game in terms of a body of water, I put a crab pot in there. So I had a few hundred crab pots. The game was just filled with crab pots, and I just wanted to see how much money and how long it would take to farm said crab pots. It was not worth it. Like, did not make a whole lot of money, but it was funny. I think they only appear around town. I've never seen them elsewhere. Maybe I should go to the bed and move it back to morning. Chicken! I'm gonna be sad if it has a limit. Like, oh, you're only allowed to donate 20. Just making sure that I was up to date on stamina apples. Suppose I should go around and do this picnic basket thing. How do I know who it's for? The item doesn't seem to pop up. Alright, hang on. Quests go all the way to the bottom. Oh, this thing. Complete reboot the robots. Oh, I think this is literally the quest that I'm up to. Alright, fine, I can do that. Quite perplexing. I'm sure you're familiar with the Doki Doki Yummy Chums band. Is that what happens when I activate them? See, the robot band plays for a moment before cycling down into sleep mode. The power surge has erased their programming. The Doki Doki Yummy Chums need a total reboot. How do you do it? Well, first we need to locate the master control room. Secondly, and perhaps most challenging, we need to locate 5 special discs. They're called floppy disks, and they will reset the band's programming. It's how early computers stored information. Jeez, they make me feel old by saying this. They make it sound like the dinosaurs were around. There are 5 floppy disks needed to reboot the band. The floppy disks are missing from the technical manuals and scattered around Gemstone Island. The floppy disks may be out in the open, possibly sitting on boxes or near the cave entrances. You might have to ask a friend if they have seen them. Chances are they won't know what it's used for. Okay. I'm going to read through these 24 technical manuals in order to locate the master control room. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm somewhat of a subpar speed reader. I only have 99.95% retention. But I will endeavor to do my best. Best of luck. I already did. But you know, these things would not survive outside for very long. Dude, it was so easy to just break these things. Between like that... What used to annoy me was the ones that had the flimsy metal shield, like that thing that slides up and down. Because if they would bend in the slightest, then the disc would get stuck in the drive. And I had that happen multiple times. Okay, 5 floppies. And I've ascertained the general location of the hidden master control room. It's located on the outskirts of Gemstone Town. Alright, go. They always broke, yeah. The amount of times I had to pull the disc out and then fish out that shield with tweezers or something. Like, man, what an oversight in product designs. Like, you would think after enough time it would be realized, oh no, this is actually terrible. I only dealt with the 3.5-inch ones though. I never got to experience the 5 1/4. Did I find this week's Gudetama? I haven't started looking for it, to be honest. The past couple of days I just, whilst watching TV, I just walked around and collected the resources. So then today it's like, alright, let's give this a fair go. And see how I feel by the end of today. The technical manuals indicated the general area, but we are going to have to search for the secret entrance. Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it. The hidden door or a blocked entrance. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could look up the answer, because it cycles between a set number of spots, so, you know, probably know where it is. I might come across it, so I'm not too fast. You know where it's at too? Okay. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Like, what do you get for finding it anyway? This is blocked. Craftable version of it. For the second one? Oh, see the icons on the map. There it is. Tremendous. There's nothing like the thrill of discovery. Let's go. See, I think moments like these are nice. These are the positives of the game. This computer must be somewhere we can reboot, but okay, Batsmer would be loving this. Indeed, I'll insert the floppy disk you recovered. You can reset the robots by pushing the red button over there. Congratulations on the job well done. I'll explore this master control room another time. The discovery has given me more questions than answers, but I digress. Ready to return to town? Sure. Ah, a prompt and timely arrival. You must be deluxe indeed. It's almost like, you know, whenever I need you. Do I have some sort of tell? Giant exclamation mark? Regardless, I have a deluxe crafting bundle. Okay. So this is just gonna give me a bunch of resources. But again, it's like it's a remedy to a problem that shouldn't be there. Alright, but that's the crafting bundle. I don't want the crafting bundle. Blanked out for a sec. Oh, so it's like a different one? Okay. That's the one. Fish Noir. Okay. I need to go to Tuxedo Sam. But okay, so, you know, I've spent an hour and 20 minutes collecting things. And then I want to do one quest that took, what, 10 minutes? That's where the fatigue was kicking in for me, where it felt like I was doing an hour and a half of gameplay, just collecting things, and then I'd be able to do one quest out of it. That, you know, was very quick. Like, basically, let's go here and do this, and then that's done. Okay, okay, and here... Wishing a good day. How can I assist you? Wait, what's the quest I wanted me to do? Fish Noir. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far away that is, to be honest. Oh man, that barely made a dent. Yeah. Okay. That barely made a dent. I wish I could see... I mean, maybe there's a way to see it. Hang on. Let me look this up. Okay, I'm looking up his quests. That's weird. It's not in his quest list. Hang on. So what was it called? Fish Noir. Oh, it's a batsman request. Okay. I see. And for some reason, you talk to him when you're done. I think I might be able to do this. Let's see. What level is he? He's 9. Still a while away. Well. Okay, there it is. Right, so once I do that... I guess I can use one of those flowers they gave me. I just wanted to be sure. Gonna spam you with friendship. Oh, this is... You can definitely feel how much slower it's gotten now. Like, the difference between getting from 9 to 10 and getting from 10 to 11. Oh yeah, you can feel it. Thanks, I was thinking of getting one of these. Let's give you a different gift. Alright, I was thinking about getting one of these. How about we give you a turtle? What have you got to say about the turtle? Alright, I was thinking about getting one of these. Okay, there it is. You've been referring to the wiki for the best items? Yeah, I could do that too. It's alright. I'm fine. Wait, so... Quests, what happened there? Wait, it's still locked. Hello Kitty is busy with the freshly baked love quest. Gropey. Right, okay. Where is that frog? I think he's... There he is. Right, wrong thing. Just seeing what he had. If I had anything to give him. Frog is over here. Okay. That's it. Where are we going? Back. Does this mean I can do the quest now? Why is she busy? I think we have to talk to her to say we turned in the basket, I guess. We've got a nut. Where is Checker Cat? Am I blind? Oh, is that his bench again? Okay. Gates, not docks. Either. Okay, surely now. What do you mean another one? I want to do the fishing quest. Stop. Yeah. Oh, you're really taking the piss, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Too much work for paid content. But that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with doing things. The problem is the things we're doing are very shallow. It's literally... Go here. There's no substance to it. That's what's annoying me. Look. Deluxe event bundle. Finish Fish Noir. Fish Noir. Hello Kitty is busy with freshly baked love. It's like basket number 6 now. Wait, what do you mean deliver? What? What do you mean deliver her? Why? Dude, I'm delivering the basket to her. What do you mean? She gives me a basket to deliver to her? It's a snack I made for myself. Here's a snack for you too. Why did you give me the basket then? Have I ever sent myself flowers? Can't say I have. But even if I did, I'd be going to a flower shop and ordering the flowers for me. This is like you working in a flower shop and then sending yourself flowers. So you hand the flowers over to the delivery boy. The delivery boy says, "No worries, I'm on it." He steps outside, looks at the address he's going to, scratches his head, turns around, walks back in and is like, "Hey, this is for you." Like, as a delivery boy, you'd be kind of annoyed. Like, it's another extreme of sending yourself flour. Okay, I think we're good. All my fishing gear is gone. My poles, tackle box, and lucky fishing lure all vanished without a trace. What kind of island are they running here? Guards! Seize him! If Karopi were here, we could solve this crime in no time, but I guess you'll do in a pinch. No problemo. Listen, I do my best detective work in my mystery-solving hat and trench coat. But I'll suit up and you look for clues here on the beach. Just think like those guys with metal detectors looking for coins. I think they're called beachcombers. So, I failed to see how Hello Kitty... I mean, I guess we see her eventually, but, like... So far, I don't see her involvement. Okay, I like the outfit. Yeah, man, like, I kind of wish these sort of moments, like this, happened outside a quest. Like, hey, imagine you were walking around, and you're not on a quest, and then you see Batsmaru like this, and you talk to him, and he's just like, shh, I'm on this top secret mission. And then just makes up some, you know, random story. Like, it's that stuff that's missing from this game. That's what I worry, is like, once all the quests are done in this game, that it's just gonna be this thing that's void of, I guess, personality. But I'll tell you this, like, have you ever seen any of these characters, you know, outside of a quest, sleep, eat, drink anything, hang out with another character? Okay. At the very least, let me see this. If I wave... Hang on. This is like a basic test. If I wave... Yep. And this is part of the problem I have with this game. If this were Animal Crossing, they would wave back happily. Or, if I smack them with a net, you know, they would have this look of pain in their face. And they would be sad when you do it. Here, it's just... the net goes through them. I also have fun doing this. Yep. Because they're not allowed to be anywhere else. Here you go. Say, what did you come up with, Gumshoe? The fish, huh? It's a nice prank, but they shouldn't have signed it. I'm going to deputize you as a junior island detective. Actually, that's a great hat. I heard the fish like to swim around the underwater city. Why don't you take a look there? Oh, but if I'm going swimming, I can't wear that hat. But, you know, this hat... Now I'm definitely looking Australian. I mean, you know, stereotypical Australian. Like, g'day, mate, how's it going? I wrestle crocodiles and shit. Not actual Australian. I eat Vegemite while I wrestle crocs. And put shrimps on mini Barbies. And drink Fosters. I should be tracking this. What does it want me to do next? Look for clues underwater. Maybe I should turn on the guide thing. This is needle in a haystack territory. It's such a big ocean. I don't know where I'd be looking. Oh, there is no guide for it. Alright, not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be looking. I was kind of hoping it'd be near the pier. Like where he is. I don't see anything. All I see is garbage. Actually a little sad that they don't wave back when you say hello. Oh man. Oh, here we go. I thought for sure, like, as a bare minimum, they would do that, at least. I wasn't actually expecting them to do nothing. Imagine you're a kid and you wave hello to the little creature that doesn't wave back. Oh, man. That's like cute game 101, man. You always pet the... The doggo is always allowed to be pet one way or another. And when you say hello, people say hello back. Man. Anyway. Nicely done. Let's see if your fresh catch of the day adds up to anything. A map. That's where those little rascals must have my gear. I believe the fish wants us to go out there. You up for it, kid? Sure. Swim out there and see what you can find. If it's a trap, just give me a whistle. I'm going to Hello Kitty's cafe to look for witnesses. They're not actually animal. No, I don't mean pet. I don't mean we should be allowed to pet them. I'm just saying in general, right? Like, the way cute games are done is like, if there is a dog in the game, like as in, not like an anamorphic dog. I mean like a dog, a pet dog. Like, you need to be allowed to pet the dog. Or pet the cat. And, you know, if there is an emote and you... Dude, Like a Dragon Yakuza has this. I say hello to people, they say hello back. You know? And that's not a cute game, but it's a little detail that's just... Yeah. That's a whole mechanic in the game. Even when it wasn't, you could still do it. Like, you would interact with people in the world and they would either be happy or upset with you. Now it's an actual mechanic in the game, but in other ones where it wasn't, it was part of just making the environment feel more real and have a sense of immersion, and the characters in the environment being lifelike, you know? Like here, they're just ethereal beings that walk through things, and like if you hit them with an object, you go through them as well. It's like, this is purgatory. So where's this map telling me to go? I didn't know there was a whole Twitter account calling out people that don't let you pet the dog. That's kind of funny. Over there, okay. But basically, if you want to be cute, you need to allow those things. Like, look at Ghost of Tsushima. It had that fox that... The fox would lead you to something, and you didn't have to pet the fox. But of course, everyone pet the fox, and it was adorable. Can you pet the dog? Okay, that's great. Yeah. I think that's a basic litmus test for cozy games, is... That is like... You know. If there are animals in the game, can you pet them? And if you are, like, greet them with an emoji, do the character models, like, respond back? If both of those answers are no, then they haven't done what I consider, like, the minimum to do. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to wear the costume again. I don't have enough stamina. Kind of a shame. I like what I'm wearing, but I get it. It's just... Wait, what happened? Didn't I put it all on? Oh, whoops. There we go. There you... Wait, where'd he go? Thought it was back here. Go to the cafe. Oh. Yeah, why did Hello Kitty need to be involved in this then? Why was she a prerequisite? I'm confused. Why was she a prerequisite? Nice job getting back most of my gear and this hot cocoa. I mean, maybe there's more. Now we just need to track down the mastermind behind all this. Things might get tricky. Are you sure you're up? Oh, because we have to interview people. Hello Kitty here tells me she saw something the other night. Okay, there we go. Right, okay. But I mean, it's not like she moved. Can't handle two things at once? Alright. I'd stepped out for some fresh air and noticed some strange activity. Very strange. One might even say fishy. But I'm actually having trouble recalling what I saw without something else sweet. Something sweet to sip on. Oh, bribery, okay. Here you go. Yes, it's delightful. It's all coming back to me now. I was strolling near the end of the dock when I spied something most unusual. A large school of fish were gathered there. They seemed very, shall we say, mischievous. Okay. Guess I can change back now. Oh, it's not a gift. How's the search for the fishy culprit going, kid? I have a lead. You really earned that detective hat, but while you were investigating, I uncovered something. Something huge. Are you ready to jump into the deep end of things? I like to leave conspiracies to correct me, but this one goes all the way to the top. Or in this case, to the bottom of the sea. You might say we have a real fish conspiracy on our hands. I found out they have been pranking people so they wouldn't fish here. The fish were afraid that people would find a film reel they lost. It's the highlight reel of every silly dance craze the school of fish have gotten into over the years. The flop, the jumping jellyfish, and even the wobbling whale. Trust me, these fads were ridiculous and embarrassing as they sound. The fish want to keep involvement in past trendy dance crazes on the down low, so they sunk the evidence. Once we find the missing film reel and expose their ridiculous dancing, their pranks will stop, and everyone can fish here in peace. I'll uncover the waterfront while you swim around the dock and find the missing reel. Just swim casual, alright. Alright, I'm wrong. I have to put this back on. Hey, have this detective hat that you can't wear while swimming, otherwise your stamina won't be enough. Wear it. Do it. Well, it's set around the dock, so could be somewhere here. Oh, that was it? Okay. Thanks to you, I can get back to fishing in peace. I think you've earned your own detective coat. It'll come in handy, trust me. The pranks will stop now that the fish know I have all their embarrassing dances. Yep, just walk right through me. That's fine. You are a ghost. And now we talk to Tuxedo Sam and we get all the stuff. Good day, good day. You've come to accept the thing that probably should have been easy to acquire? Yes. Okay. So now... Okay. Well, there we go. Now, I'm not saying I should have this stuff. from the get-go after like 2 days of gameplay. However, I would expect after comparing it to Animal Crossing, because, you know, that's the thing I'm going to compare it to. The amount of clothing I have for the time I put into it is very minimal. Oh, okay. Oh, the clipping is real. I think that's fine. Nah. Alright. That's my look. Actually, hold on. Where's that store? I need to actually check in with this. There's some nice stuff here. I mean, placing that indoors would be a bit weird. Alright, for now. I guess let's see what's available. So, there's no denying that the stuff that's in this game looks nice. It just comes down to the amount of time it takes to get some of these things. And, you know, again, I compare it to Animal Crossing. If there's one of these items in the store, I don't really hesitate to buy them. Because it doesn't feel like I'm gonna sandbag myself buying this stuff. I think I'm gonna leave my house as is. That may be out of a bunch of other things, but... there are some nice things here. Wait, event stand? Oh, they do have, I guess, maps. Sort of. I need another few of these. I guess I can do it that way. There we go. Yeah, there's also floors. I forgot about floors. You don't know how to get more of these things? Well, the answer is, I guess, they just appear in the store at some point. And you just have to visit other people's islands. I guess that's the thing, in Animal Crossing in the stores, there's a dedicated section for floors and that sort of thing. And the other thing I'm having now is like, okay, there are cabins to open, but then the requirements to get people to move in, it's very, very specific. Once you own something, you should be able to make as many of it as you want. I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, in Animal Crossing, it was like you could order a second item of that from the catalog. So I think the system they had in that was good, where it's like, it doesn't trivialize acquiring items. You still like get excited if you find a second one, but you can still order them from a catalog, right? It's basically, once you found the item, you could then order it from the catalog and get more of it the next day. You feel like it's not possible without the bundle. I mean, even with the bundle, like, I'm not sure, like... So let's take a look, because I opened the second cabin a few days ago, and then I realized, wait, I can't meet the requirements. So let's look at this, right? You know, second one. So 2 bread items, that's no problem. It's 5 pieces of the bow furniture. In a week of gameplay, I have not seen a single piece of that type of furniture. So now with this deluxe bundle, let's see. What did the icon look like again? Hang on, let me... sofa with a bow in it. Alright, cool. Sofa with a bow. So let's have a look. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, can I filter? Is there a filter? Doesn't look like there's a filter. Alright, my bad. Oh, yes, there is. There, okay. So we want to filter by that. So, here's the thing. Even with the deluxe bundle, the deluxe bundle had none of those items, by the way. These are items that Hello Kitty herself gave me. So even with that bundle, I guess let's see. I just left analog stick press in. You had a few Hello Kitty items from the regular store this week. I did too. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how I got them. I don't think I have any others. So the bundle doesn't really solve anything. Let's look at another one. Okay, so let's look at this guy, hard items. This might be easier. Where's that filter? I don't see the heart item filter. Am I blind? Apparently it's not a furniture filter. Oh, it's food stuff? Okay, fair enough. Then that's not a valid one. I want one where it's like a class of furniture, so this one. Fish furniture is unique to the fish. Sun? Okay, let's see if sun is in there. That one, I think. What's it? Let's just do both. Okay, so I mean, this one does have a bunch we can do to fulfill that one. So I guess this one I could fulfill it. Let's just reset it. So what was his ones? Let's go over it again. One piece of sun furniture and 5 pieces of clothing on display, so I need mannequins. Okay. Actually, do you? Hang on, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Let's see. Right, so it was one beach thing. Let's just put that. And now... Oh, you do need it? Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. It's stick related. But you know, because I'm using sticks as currency again, it comes down to the same thing. Okay, go back here. Okay, that's cool, dude. Turn off the filter. Wait, didn't I? Clear all filters. Clear all filters confirmed. That's it. Okay. Where are these? Are they on the... I guess they would be on the furniture. What would a mannequin be classified as? This is just not knowing what it's classified as. Fair enough. I guess keep it in mind. Yeah, the menu closing is kind of annoying. I think it's not annoying that you can't place multiple. It's the menu closing. It should be on the side and remain open. So then you can just click, 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 click. That's what you do in Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing doesn't let you multi-place, but the menu remains open. I'm going to do the bare minimum for this. I guess one in the middle of the room. Sure. So this is probably not bad. I can do something like this. But see, I don't feel right now an incentive to kind of do more beyond this because I have limited furniture. And acquiring said furniture is just... Oh man, it's a bit of a grind. So I guess stuff that I won't wear. Just put these dresses. They're facing the wrong way. I'll fix it in a sec. Can't tell if that's correct. No, see, that's wrong. Is it wrong? Hang on, I can't tell. It's wrong, right? Like they're facing the back. No. Let me look at this. Yeah, okay. That confirms it. Alright, good enough. What else? That's it. I've met the requirements. Got stuck. Wouldn't let me go out again. Yes, I mean, I don't know who would sell more flooring. I guess that's the thing. If there was more flooring available, I guess it would be here. I'm gonna look this up. Get a definitive answer. Wallpaper and flooring, where can I find that? Here we go. Most items pop up in my Melody shop for purchase. Okay. Oh no, wait, but that's Hello Kitty. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So it's in the store, you just gotta wait for it to pop in. So there's no... I mean, yeah. Like, you'll get them from time to time. So, I mean, there's one, right? I think what it lacks is just being able to encounter items randomly for free. Like, it doesn't really seem to be that at all. It's just... Well... Grind your items, check your store. Visit other people's items, buy their thing. It's just, yeah. Alright, let me do some more quests. I mean, I don't know if you still wanted to try multiplayer style before I start quests. This is basically where now the game has to convince me. Like, is this going to get better? Gotta get her to level 11. Really? What level is she now? Yeah, I mean... But that just, again, that's like feeding into the gameplay style where it's like grinding for an hour and a half almost every day. I know I have the items to be able to gift them on friendship, but I'm just thinking about the people that don't have that option. Like they didn't get the deluxe edition, and it's what they have to experience. I've been giving her stuff every day, mind you. It's not like I've missed a day. Like, I could get her to 11. It's not really the problem now. It's like, is this the rest of this? Is it gonna open up now? Like, am I at the point now where it's gonna stop feeling the way it's feeling right now? Check out. Let's just see what he wants. Let's go. Just what I was looking for. What's up? Now that the dance hall is back in action, I feel as though the other places around Gemstone Mountain could use some attention. You've been to the corral yet? No. I think it used to be a place for the rockadoodlers to roam. Come on, let's check them out. Second. Okay, that looked a little jank. Just trying to be a menace. Good. Good. All right. Hey, you made it. Can you just imagine this place full of rockadoodlers? They look like me, only with rubies. Did that make you cut? Wait. No, I'm not great with family trees. Either way, we've got work to do. For the sake of the rockadoodlers, alright? I bet one of the gnolls used to watch over them. I'll ask around to see if they're still here while you try to round up some. Okay. Well, I've got some, don't I? But I don't want to give him 6. Yeah, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This might be the thumbnail. What did you want? Nothing. I think I have one more to catch. I probably have like 5 on me. probably turn off that light, because it's trying to guide me to something else. There we go. Chickens, where are the chickens? Wait, what? I wasn't anywhere near that one. It's the curse of not being able to find chickens. It's gonna make me wish I didn't... Uh-oh. Oh, I'm stuck. It's gonna make me wish I didn't donate all the other ones I had. Oops. Yeah, that happens a lot. Gotta hop off for the night. Did I want to try the multiplayer thing? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you wanna. You gotta hop off, like, I understand. I was asking before because I wasn't sure if you had walked your dog yet or not. I'm literally just walking around looking for chickens right now because it's part of the quest. Ah! Wait, was that a chicken? No, never mind. Okay, I think I need to make it... How about I make it morning? Then it's guaranteed. It's only a 5-minute walk from my time. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been 2 hours since then. Oh, well. There it is. I'm back. Wait, is this really morning? Looks like I picked morning, right? Well, it's gotta be morning, because the other option is daytime. Morning. Okay, I definitely picked morning. Where is chicken? Anyway, yeah, let me know if you want to. Otherwise, it's all good. Like, I do appreciate it's getting late over there. Or already late. Alright, give me a sec then. I'm just gonna put it on the screen, like I said, it's not like anyone else is itching to play. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, doing one multiplayer thing. You can kind of get an idea as well as to how grindy that's going to be. Because multiplayer could be a way to alleviate the resource thing. Where's Kuropi? Oh, he's there. And if it doesn't take long to level it up, like, can reach that level where I guess resources are doubling up, that'll help. But if it's just another one of these things where it's gonna take ages. There you are! At the very least, you'll get this done. Like, open up your phone and find a special code to share with your friend. Okay. Open up phone. Multiplayer. It's generating one. Okay, there. I do appreciate this being kind of seamless. It's another one of these things where this is, you know, a thumbs up for this. Thumbs up for this compared to Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit laggy. Oh yeah, there you are. I mean, I didn't have to sit through, like, multiple... Okay, so hang on. So what I was reading about this... Give me a sec. Like, you take a photo. That's done. Now talk to him. Now that your guest is here, see what happens if you level up your friendship. Just interact with your guest. Okay. What do you mean, interact with guest? Quests? Hold on. Multiplayer, friends from afar. Get a bead by leveling up your friendship with another character. I'm tracking the progress. Well... I mean... Does it mean emote? I don't know. Wait. Oh, there we go. Island Visitor. So I can give you something. This is what I want to see. +1 egg. Have an ice cream. Candied banana cock. What? Okay, hang on. What if I give you an apple? Chocolate... Huh. I'm getting interesting items off this. What do I want? Just... junk. I thought I was giving you... You were giving me... that was a result of me giving you an apple. I mean, don't give me expensive stuff, because it's like... I don't know if I'll play Beyond today. Ultimate joke pizza? What? Okay. See, there were other multiplayer things to do. The other thing I've seen people do is complete the racetrack things, where you collect the coins together. Let's try that. I just want to see. I think there's one up here, somewhere. Where is it? There. No, that's not it. Over here. This one. Should I just hit it now? Collect. Oh, oh! It has less time. I think we have to work together. Like maybe one person stand on the block and the other. I think have to meet in the middle. So hang on. I know they appear here. I don't know, maybe stand here. And then I'll hit the button and you run towards me. We'll see what happens. Alright. Gonna hit it in 3, 2, 1. Now. I'm aware of Twitch latency, but let's just see. Nah. Too slow. Messed up, that's fine. I'll do it again. Yeah, just run towards me and we meet in the middle. Oh, they're invisible? Yeah, it's probably a lag. Okay, I'm doing it again. 3, 2, 1, go. You can see them on the mini-map, so hopefully... Oh, we just missed it! Just missed it. That last one. Alright, try again. It's gonna be slightly quicker. Otherwise, if this doesn't work, I'll look it up and see what it does. Alright, 3, 2, 1, going. Hey. You got a $100. Trophy piece. Did that do anything for friendship, though? Okay, I'm looking this up. Instructions not clear. How to get friendship bead. Don't get it. Hang on. Oh, friendship. Ha. Okay. No. See. There. Okay. No, we've already got one. There it is. I got it. And if we get to that, we get a free emoji. Complete bronze. Oh. But the problem is I don't have any pineapples on my island. I guess that's already done. Hang on. Take selfie together at Sugar Cat's tent. Alright. I get it. Alright, go to the tent. Maybe this might not be so bad. Okay. So, like that. I'll sit down as well. Sure. Did that work? Let's see. The problem is there's no pop-up for it. Okay, that worked. Now complete bronze tier of Resort Roundabout. Resort Roundabout. It's somewhere here. Let me just talk to him first. A bee, that's so beautiful. Would you consider trading me for something special? Sure. Oh, so you get... This is a social game. This is how we get more items. Oh, except for this. That's like 1 item per week. If this was every day, it would be nicer. Oh, there it is. But if I come to your island, it's like, I guess that's the incentive. We can repeat that friendship bee thing. But anyway, hang on. Let's just do this last one. You can't do it. No, but on your island, you should be able to do it if I come to your island. That's how they incentivize people visiting each other's islands. Yeah. Like, you'd have to go interact with your frog dude. So hang on, what is this? Resort Roundabout. Let me see if I can see it on the map. Let me just look it up. Where is Resort Roundabout? I kind of wish they appeared on the map. Resort Roundabout, Hello Kitty. Oh, here we go, with friendship quests. Friendship tasks. Okay, Resort Roundabout. Sorry, I'm looking so. Okay, it's the one on the hill. Just up here. This one. Yep. Okay. I mean, let's just try follow it and see what happens. Oh. Missed one. I'm gonna drop down. I'm looking at the minimap. Oh. Okay, I think we have to split up. I think the best way to start... I think one of us start... Yeah, they're on the minimap. Look at the minimap. I think one of us start from down here and then go upwards and the other person triggers the event. If you want, you can trigger it because it might be easier, and then I just start and run up. So trigger it and head to the left and I'll start from the bottom. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Just go whenever, I'm ready. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm good. Going. There we go. I mean, at least you get sand dollars for this. So there is incentive. You don't get the trophy, but you get the sand dollars. Now check friendship level. Now we got friendship 2. Okay. What's the reward? Oh, so check the reward. So at level 3, that's when people can move into your cabins. Level 4, you get jazz hands. Level 5, stamina drain is less. I mean, there's a bunch of emotes. Stamina boost. That. I'm curious where they cut it off. So this is the one that we want to go for. Which is level 15. It's a bit of a way away, but it's like, earn items when your friend picks them up. That's the one. We can try go for level 3, yeah, I don't mind. I guess that one's done. Take a selfie with Batsmaru. Alright, doing it. But if it's just these tasks, then that's fine, because it's not like the other... I thought it was going to be like the villages where it gets slower. It seems like each level you just only do a set number of tasks and that's it. Which is better. Wait, what? This is a new pose. I didn't have this one before. Okay, that's done. Sandbar dart. I think that's the one we just did. Hang on, sandbar dart. Sandbar dart is number 4. Yeah, we just redo that one that we did the first time. That's sandbar dart. Kinda sucks. Oops. Trying to catch that. Doesn't matter. I guess just repeat that one. Alright, I'll go hit it in a minute. I've already done it once, just have to repeat it. Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1. $1 sand dollar. Do you want to do this 100 times to get 100 sand dollars? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if people do this. Right, so now... If I... Yeah, it's not bad. But now I can go fix a cabin and you can move into it if you want. And vice versa, I think. Well, no, maybe vice versa, I don't know. I don't know if we have to repeat this on your island. Yeah, it's... This aspect of it, I think, is good. I don't know, I just think the rest... I'm still torn about it, to be honest. So wait, what do I have to do now? I mean, yeah, it's up to you if you want to hang around, or you can dip. You're done. Oh, you can check my stores as well. Where'd the dog go? Yeah. Come here. Hey, what's up? Looking for the magical card. Magic? Okay. Potion card. And then I go back to her. They said by turning in quests, it also levels up, so let me do that. Wait a minute, these pumpkins won't... Did I not collect the pumpkins today? Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I have to make it. What is it? Okay. Seems easy enough. Since I haven't unlocked things, you can't access them. Wonder if I can access things you've unlocked. I mean, probably. It goes with the progress of the host, so... I think, now that I kind of look at this a bit more, I think the way to approach this game is more like an MMO, where it's like, if you're doing things by yourself, it's going to be painful. And you really need to, like, make friends with people and visit their islands and do all the grindy things together. So then you're getting the resources quickly. So now you're sure... Now you're not sure how to proceed. You can save, but if you do, you don't know what that does to your save. I feel like it should be handled. That would be one of those things where if it was a problem, you would think at the start it would have been a problem 2 years ago. But let's see if we can find an answer. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't... It doesn't really say anything about it. Like, I haven't seen anyone complain. Like, I'm trying to see... It would be a pretty big oversight. I don't know. I would assume it's safe. Actually, I'm actually up to this, so. How long have you been there? Your wish? This is the fishing well. Okay, so they say. Okay. Pretty sure I know a guy. Fucking bad smeary. Guess while you find that, I may as well do this. I want to say you're safe with a 90% certainty. There's a mysterious fountain that grants wishes. The fishing well, but it doesn't work. Look, if I know one thing, it's when in doubt, add fish. Alright, yeah. Okay, well I got fish already, so we can do that now. Then this will be active, and I guess you can interact with it. Oh. I do have 5 fish. Release 5 fish into the well. Okay, 3. Wait, oh, I gifted. Damn it. I'm an idiot. I gifted instead of... Oh, that was stupid. Okay, and then... I got the armchair. Done. Done. And I guess I just need to give him fish. There you go. How come he only needs to give 1 and I had to give 5? Alright, so now this is unlocked. So I guess you're trying to interact with this. A dye pouch? Okay, yeah. I mean, this is the reason to fish, but I imagine there's only so many you can do per day. Oh, the clams are here. Okay. Oops. Button press. If I gift anything less than 10, gonna get crap. Right, okay. So... basically, stockpile, got it. Higher rate and bigger fish have a higher chance of getting items. Okay. See, this is the thing. This is a nice system, but I think the thing that ultimately ruins it, right, is just that enforced limit. If this was a thing that you could just keep doing over and over again and it doesn't matter, it's like, great. That's a great system. I would put that above, like, what Animal Crossing does. It just comes down to everything that's like, hey, here's this really cool thing, but you're only allowed to do it once per day. Once per week. I might be wrong, but let me double check. I'm just assuming here. Because everything else in this game is like, pushing well. Let's see. Pushing well limits. Oh no, that doesn't seem to be a limit. Okay, I'm wrong. This is one of the few things that actually doesn't have a limit. But, I mean, there's a bunch of lamps and stuff. The only non-furniture stuff you get is chocolate coin, dye pouches, seashell, starfish, stick. Okay. Then that's fine. Just, I think every other thing I've read into about this game, every time, it's just limited for some reason. Like the Batsmaru thing, trading fish for items, that's limited. I couldn't find an answer about the save file thing. I'm pretty sure it's safe. It's just... if you fish with that, you get more rare stuff too. Oh. I think I just only recently unlocked that ability, so... I'm just being lazy now. I'm curious if there's a way to trade for rubber, because if it is, maybe that invalidates some of the problems I was having. If there are other means of acquiring the items beyond picking them up, then maybe it's not so bad. But when I was looking up how to find more rubber, I couldn't find another way. Like, all the answers just said, yeah, you only get, like, about 7 per day. Rubber is hard to come by. Yeah, okay. I think that's part of the problem. You need it for things, but then it's also used as a currency. It's just... yeah. Is this doing anything? Oh. Yeah, I don't think... completing these 3 tasks actually gets the level up. Got a starfish and that's it. For 10? Man, what a ripoff. Oh my god, that's too strong. Yeah. I mean, as long as it stays with the whole thing where you do 3 of them and then you level up, that's fine. But if it becomes a thing where it's no longer 3 and, I don't know, by the time you get to level 10 it becomes 15 or something like that. Because I did read into it. And it said you can only increase your friendship by so much per week. It's just another one of those arbitrary things. Did I want to see if you had anything in your shops? Nah, I think I'm good. I'm still in the mindset of saving resources. I don't have much rubber and stuff. Sad to say, like, if we were playing Animal Crossing, the answer would be yes, for sure. But here it's just like, resources. Yeah, no, thank you for testing this out. Get to... I think it's definitely a positive, the multiplayer. Like... there's definitely good things here. Oh, that's it. And then we have to use it as well. But I don't want to use it. Oh. Okay, if you're getting 7 per day, it's like what? You'd be given 50. I guess it's like about a week. It's worth of it. Alright. Oh, you move very fast for this. These are required for the gold challenges. Yeah, I mean, I got it, but I just didn't open it. But okay. Too fast for my own good. Uh-oh, I'm slow again. It's fine. Got it. Yeah, man, I mean... I'm still very much on the fence about this. Okay, fuck to again. I guess let's see where these couple of quests take me. Yep. Okay. Come back tomorrow. Uh-huh. Okay, so who else had a quest for me? I had a few stockpiled, I made sure. Without those flowers, it's sluggish. Yeah. I think even with them, it's still sluggish. Oh yeah, this is what I was doing. I got the 6. Let's go do that. I think this is one of these cases of, like, maybe the game later on, these problems aren't really too much of a problem anymore. It's kind of like the problem I had with Diablo 4. The campaign kind of sucked. And people were saying, well, just wait until you get beyond the campaign and then the fun starts. And it's like, you want me to invest 20 plus hours to finish a campaign I'm not really gelling with to start having fun? That's, I guess, it's the same vein here. It's like, maybe the start of this game is just extremely, extremely slow and rough. And when you sink a bunch of time into it, maybe those problems start disappearing. But I guess it's the thing. It's like, I don't want to have to just slog through it. Okay, do you want me to visit you and do that quest so you can redeem your Kuropi bead? I can do that at least. Like, it'll take 5 minutes. We did that pretty quickly. Let me just do this chicken thing real quick. He's just gonna say, yeah, what did you want? Wait, do I have to... Oh. There you go. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, they used to shepherd the Rockadoodles. Rockadoodle is here! And since we got the dance hall back to its former glory, they agreed to run the hole again. Okay. Then yeah, give me the code. Cheese and crackers. Cheese. Crackers. Alright, it's good now. Can I just use this? Oh, there it is. I hope it's not case sensitive. Hold on. Hold on, I should save first. Same concern. How about let's not tempt fate here. We just went over this. You know, we trust people to do the right things, but sometimes these things you would think are, you know, a no-brainer kind of slip through the crack. You didn't hit save and it was fine, okay. Well, still. When I don't know, like, if anything's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong with me. Okay, oh yeah, let's see if the friendship persists. It does persist. And we got a bit more friendship by doing that. All we have to do is just take a selfie at a mailbox and that counts as another one. I mean... Where are you at? Whoops. Over there. Okay. Right, let's... Wrong one. Mount Hothead. That's the... Why is the frog all the way over there? Alright. Oh, okay, Choker Cat just disappeared. Ah, fair enough. You moved to the mailbox? Okay, hang on. Oh! So when I'm here, I have the same stamina wheels you do, so I gain the stamina wheel because I'm here. That's interesting. Oh, and I have the tools that you have as well. Like, I don't have these tools. Okay, there we go. The thing was blocking it. That's great camera work. Okay, did that work? Let's see. Yeah, it worked. Alright, ah, there it is. So you see there at the top? After we get to this friendship level, it's like, in 4 more days. No, but what I'm saying, like, it's like... So what, it looks like it's 5 levels per week? Let's, if we assume this. Which means in 3 weeks, we get to that point where we're collecting resources. Yeah. Okay, so were you able to trade your friendship bead with him? Yeah, no, I think the way multiplayer is handled, it's really good. I think it's definitely a positive. Just don't know about the... it's just the rest of it. It's this thing about collecting resources every day. I think that's my biggest issue with it. Thanks again. All good. I had fun. I guess that's the thing. It's just, I feel like I don't have a sense of agency. Like Animal Crossing, I'm grinding a lot of materials, but I get to choose what materials and how I do it. I don't feel like, oh, like I'm ever starved or that if I spend my resources, it's like a bad idea. Alright, quickly, what other quests I had lined up? Pop the peckle, alright. Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, I guess it depends if people want to see more of this as well. That's the other thing. If it's one of these things, I guess if people want to see it, please let me know. Because it'll, I guess, help me decide. Because right now, I'm still kind of on the fence. It's like, on the one hand, I see where the game is good and it excels, but on the other hand, there are things that's just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't gel with me because it's the stuff mobile games, I guess, get people to log in every day with. Okay. So I have to do that. The secret doors of the symbol on top, these go along with quests. Oh, okay. So it's not like a number of players thing. Right, okay. That's another... Okay. Kinda wish when you start a quest, it would just automatically track the progress. Go and play the Rockle Doodle. Okay. How does this work? Oh, there. Hey! Bro, is this everywhere? Please tell me I got that. Oh god, they move so quickly. Am I getting them? I can't tell if I'm getting them! Oh my god, my movement speed. I think this is where friendship would actually matter. It's like, you know, that movement speed buff from friendship would be nice, yeah. Oh, I have royally failed this. I got 5 eggs, alright. Movement potion, yeah, that makes sense. Chiseling crackers! It's fun to watch you do that. It was, you're very athletic. I got tired just watching you, but I was right, this is where you're getting the sweet smelling eggs. Which leads me to a very, very important question. What are you going to do with all these marvelous eggs? Will you make omelets? Tarts? Something new and delicious? What are the possibilities? We need we need somewhere nearby so that it's easy to get the eggs there. How about the old campfire? That's perfect. We'll get the campfire going to start cooking. Sounds like fun, but I have dancing to do. I'll leave you to it. We'll need a few things. Wood blocks and fire and ingots. Okay. I think I already have that. Okay, I need to make ingots. How are you speaking, dude? Thanks for doing the running around. Gotta keep up on my naps after all. I think you're ready to light the campfire. Alright. The vibe is good, even if it's not so good a place for a nap. All that's missing is the scent of buttery omelet cooking. Wanna give it a try? Sure. Okay, let's see those cooking skills. That's pretty funny. I mean... Wait, what is that? Anyway. How about egg and kelp? Oh, it's just omelette. Okay. Give him the omelette. Omelette du fromage. Delicious. You're already a master with the egg. I am full of wonderful food and wonderful time spent with a friend. Now, it's definitely time for a nap. See you around. Okay. I haven't found that. Haven't found that. Take a self-picture with, well, self-picture, with Romy. And then making these drinks. Okay, so, you know. I'm done with what I've been able to get to today, alright? So now let's ask this question, right? I spent all my time doing the quest now. So now it's like, okay, I've collected basically all my resources on the island. So now my options are, I can't get new quests unless I use one of those friendship reset things. Which I have. They're an option, but let's just thought experiment here, right? Let's say I don't have these right now. So, I can't give any more gifts, which means I can't get any more quests. So what can I do right now? I can go around catch bugs, and donate them to that sanctuary thing. And I can go fishing. And I can donate things to that fishing thing. And let's say I did that for 6 hours straight because, you know, I want to just play this game for 6 hours straight. I've gotten the furniture. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Beyond those two things, fishing. Beyond fishing and catching bugs, which I can't progress the story until tomorrow. Or gift new things until tomorrow. I'm not getting new furniture or anything like that, right? Like, it's not like Animal Crossing where you have those magic balloons that appear and you're getting new furniture and then that's giving you new stuff to do. Now, I could play the minigames, but the minigames cost a game ticket and eventually I'm going to run out of game tickets. And I have 25 game tickets, but, you know, I'll run out of them. And then really, truly, the only option is come back tomorrow. Redo the 1 hour of grinding again. So then I can do a few more quests. And I'm kind of at a point now where unless I'm crafting some good items, the friendship level might not even go up to a point where it gives me a new quest. It could be a couple of days before I get a new quest. Less than 5% of the players are up to the point you're at, or 6% still. Yeah, that's pretty abysmal. And then I have this other question, it's like, when you're done with the main story, what's the gameplay loop then? Is it collecting your resources I guess at that point, like, you're visiting other people's islands. Like, this is 100% like you have to play this like an MMO to get the most out of it. I'm like pretty convinced. If you're trying to play this on your own and just relying on what your island gives you, it's gonna reach a point where you can't really do much. It's like, okay, you log in, you pick up your items for an hour, you check your store, and then you craft your items based on, or buy your items based on that, and that's it. If you're playing solo, right? Like, if I think about how I played Animal Crossing New Horizons, like, I was trying to get everything on my own and didn't rely on visiting other people's islands to get all the items. Like, I wanted everything to be items I found, and then I kind of decided, okay, what I was going to do with them. Less than 10% haven't even done the dance hall stuff. People aren't getting far. Yeah, because they're being sandbagged by how many items they can find per day. It's like, you know, the issue I had with the snorkel thing, I couldn't craft my snorkel because the game got me to craft water balloons. And so I didn't have enough rubber. Alright. So, I'm gonna leave this game here for tonight. Now, I guess this is how I'm gonna take this one going forward. Basically, if you want to see more of it, please let me know. That'll help influence whether or not I play it. If it's kind of like a lukewarm reception to this already, I might choose to not play it. Just everything I just said there. It's just... Could do it off stream for leveling only and not progress story, but that's what I mean. It's like... That kind of game doesn't interest me. It's like, I want the experience to be like how it was with Animal Crossing. I don't want, like... With that, I could play it on stream and off stream and the experience would be the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going, hey, I'm not going to play this on stream today because I'm literally just going to be picking up items and nothing else. Like, I've had to do that twice. And I'm sure you've had to as well, Star. Like, you know, you probably wanted to play the game on stream but couldn't because it's just like, well, I'm just going to pick up items today. I didn't get any quests. And it's a bummer because I would like to try the multiplayer more with you, but... And others, potentially. But it's this sandbagging that I can't get beyond. Like, I can't bring myself to, like... I have other games I want to play. I'd rather dedicate 2 hours into, say, like a Dragon. Or Stardew Valley, or, like, 2 hours into... what do you call it? I was gonna say Harvest Moon. Story of Seasons. Sorry it wasn't a great experience. Okay. I don't think it was a bad experience. I still had fun with it. I think the problem is, it's kind of like when I'm playing roguelikes, right? There are roguelikes where I play them, and there's nothing inherently wrong with them. They're good games. But they don't have that same level of finesse that, like, the best roguelikes have for me, you know? Like, Risk of Rain 2, The Binding of Isaac. Those games where when I start playing them, like, I will sink hundreds upon hundreds of hours into them, and, you know, it's the formula they've gotten correct. For this game, the problem is, I don't think they've nailed the formula. I think the formula is a good formula for a mobile game, and I just don't play mobile games because this exact reason is, like, people get sandbagged in the interest of player retention. And some people will be able to play those games and they won't notice it, but for me it's like nails on a chalkboard, and that's why I don't play mobile games, because, like, I feel like the game's not respecting my time. But that's me. Like, it's not a comment on whether or not the game is good. The game has so many good things about it. There's a solid foundation here for a good Animal Crossing style game. I think what ultimately spoils it for me, and, like, kind of de-incentivizes me to want to keep doing it is just this, man. Like, if it wasn't for that, I would sink probably as much time into it as Animal Crossing. But at this point, it's like, if I want something to be like the Animal Crossing experience where I'm walking around, and, you know, I think this sums it up, right? It's like, if I was playing Animal Crossing right now and I was walking around, I come into a store and, you know, the Nook brothers are here, and I go, wait, I go, oh, hello, Nook brothers. I do like the little waving emote. They would wave back with a cheerful little smile. And man, it's just, I really want this to be like Animal Crossing, but I just don't think it ever will be. And just this picture here kind of, I guess, summarizes it as like, you know, I'm here waving, and it's just that, I don't know, it's kind of lifeless. And I mean, to make it even, you know, worse, it's like I'm clipping into one another. So, you know, that's my feelings on it. And I know not everyone has access to Animal Crossing, so I appreciate that people that don't have Nintendo consoles, it's fair enough, right? Like, you will get enjoyment out of this. This is the closest you can get to Animal Crossing. That's why I'm saying it's not a bad game. But I think with me, I've been spoilt by Animal Crossing. And so anytime I look at a game that's close to it, it needs to really hit those notes, man. It really needs to hit like that golden formula that made me play Animal Crossing for the amount of hours that I've sunk into it, right? And this game just has too many holes, I think. So, yeah. But, you know, if it's something that people are enjoying, and there are people here and they're enjoying themselves and, you know, they want me to visit islands and that sort of thing, then that gives me more motivation to try it a bit more. But at the moment, you know, my experience has been, well, I'm grinding this game, walking around, grabbing resources for an hour to maybe get like 20 minutes of story progression. And then that's it. Alright. I don't want to be completely negative about it, but that's how I feel about the game. I hope if you are watching this later on YouTube, you appreciate that I'm trying to come from a place of just, you know, I really want the game to be something that, you know, measures to Animal Crossing and other people can enjoy it in the same way. Because not everyone gets to experience Animal Crossing. Not everyone gets Nintendo consoles. That's the thing. So, while it's close, it's not there for me. But again, let me know if you do want to see more of it. I'll go with that. So if you do see it in future, that's because I guess enough people said they want to see more of it. But otherwise, I mean, man, like I said, I might go out to a flea market and see if I can find a used copy of like City Folk on the Wii or something, because I'm sure that's not expensive to find. And hey, if I want to play Animal Crossing, maybe I should just go play Animal Crossing. Alright, we'll leave it there. But thank you for putting up with... I hope it didn't sound like I was complaining for too long. Anyway, thank you for tuning in.